So I hope that exercise was insightful for you. What I want to share with you now is the 20 beliefs of the super successful. And over the years, I have interviewed hundreds of very, very successful people, and they share a set of beliefs. And I think it's useful for people who are starting out, who want a successful business, to, if you like, model the beliefs of successful people and try them on. Live as if you believe it, if you don't. And so as I go through this list, I would like you to really think through, do I believe that, or is that a challenge for me? And so if it is a challenge for you, then practice believing that thing. Try it on. And there is a handout underneath this so that you can print it out and pin it up somewhere and go over it, and maybe try a new one every day. So here goes. First one, if it is possible in the world, it's possible for me. So if it is possible for one human being, and in this case, if it is possible for one therapist to have a really successful business, it is possible for me. I am responsible for everything that happens to me. In other words, there is no blame outside of yourself. And this is a really empowering belief, because if you're responsible for everything, then you can also change everything. I will get what I focus my attention on. It's very interesting. That is the exact thing that we've just been going through. There is enough business for everyone. So real abundant thinking here. It's not about, oh my goodness, if that therapist has got clients, that means there aren't as many for me. It's absolutely not true. And there is enough money to go round. Abundant thinking. Some things I try will work and some won't, and that's fine. And that's related, of course, to this one, which is I will make mistakes, as in I will make mistakes. It's going to happen, but I will learn from them. And this one, again, it's just kind of racked up version, is that mistakes are inevitable on the path to success. Not that they might happen, they are inevitable. I remember sitting around a table of very successful people around in the States when I was at an entrepreneurs conference one year. And it turned into almost a competition as to how many mistakes people had made around the table, how many times they'd gone bankrupt, or how many times they'd, their whole businesses had failed. And each time they took that as a learning experience and moved on from that. And they literally visualized the path to success as having all these failures along the way. It's really interesting. Success comes one step after you feel like giving up, so always take the extra step. I have absolutely found that to be true in my life and in the lives of all sorts of people. It is really a case of that moment just before success comes is probably the hardest moment, and you've just got to push on through. I always have a choice. I do not need the acceptance of others. Of course, that's a really hard one if you're sensitive, which of course most therapists are very sensitive people. And, it's important to be liked and feel respected and all that jazz. And of course, because of that, you might be very sensitive to criticism or people not agreeing that you're doing the right thing. So really try hard to kind of put a barrier up between you and what you know is right for you and other people's opinions. I can always learn more. Collaboration is better than isolation. If you are not changing, you are going backwards. Taking action is more important than anything. Well, of course, I've said that already, haven't I? I am open to ideas from everywhere. Always be open to ideas, and always also know your own mind and know which ideas to take. Wealth is good. My gain is not someone else's loss. There we go. There's that abundant thinking again. Life is not fair, but that's okay. So one more. Talent has nothing to do with my ability to succeed. We all know really amazingly talented people who can hardly put bread on the table. And we know people who we would consider maybe less talented than ourselves who are absolutely raking it in. It is not according to talent. It's according to doing the right things at the right time in the right order and taking action. And that is what we're about at Therapy Marketing School.